Slow down. Take a breath. Let everything else fade away. This painting doesn't begin with color. It begins with silence, with observation, with the quiet decision to look a little longer. Before the brush touches the canvas, the scene already exists. A table, a glass bottle, fruit resting without effort, light moving gently across familiar shapes. Nothing here is dramatic, and that is exactly the point. The first brush strokes are loose, uncertain. They are not meant to be correct, only present. Oil paint moves differently. It resists the brush, then slowly gives in. It demands patience and rewards attention. Colors are placed, not forced. Warm tones settle into the background. Cool shadows carve space. Every mark has weight, even the ones that disappear later. The surface begins to breathe. Texture rises. Edges blur. What once felt flat now begins to hold depth. Look closely at the fruit. The pear is not simply yellow. It carries hints of green, soft oranges, quiet shadows beneath its skin. Light touches it gently, never shouting, only suggesting form. Each stroke follows the curve, respecting the shape, allowing imperfection to exist. The grapes gather nearby, not identical, not symmetrical, each one carrying its own reflection, its own shadow. This is not about perfection. It never was. The glass bottle waits patiently, transparent yet heavy, simple yet complex. Painting glass is not about lines. It's about absence, about reflections that bend reality, about edges that appear, then vanish. Highlights are placed with restraint. Too much and the illusion breaks. Too little, and the form disappears. Here, less is more. The background stays quiet, supporting the subject, without demanding attention. Brush strokes remain visible. They tell the story of movement, of decisions made and changed. Nothing is hidden. Time moves differently while painting. Minutes stretch. Thoughts soften. The outside world grows distant. This is where the mind slows down, where the hands take over, where thinking becomes feeling. Mistakes happen. They always do. A shadow too dark, a highlight too sharp, a color that doesn't belong. But oil paint is forgiving. It allows correction. It invites conversation. Every mistake becomes a layer. Every layer adds history. The table beneath the objects grounds the scene. Its surface carries scratches, uneven tones, subtle reflections. It doesn't need detail, just honesty. The composition begins to settle. Nothing moves, yet everything feels alive. This is the quiet magic of still life. Ordinary objects transformed by attention. A bottle becomes weight. Fruit becomes warmth. Light becomes emotion. There is no rush to finish. Finishing is not the goal. Being present is. The painting grows richer, not through complexity, but through balance. Warm against cool, sharp against soft, light against shadow. Each decision echoes the last. At this stage, the painting starts to speak. Thank you for sharing this moment. Thank you for watching.